But you have two other long positions that you've been building. Care to share what both of those are?
All right, I'll share one, but I'm not going to do it while driving an agricultural combine.
That is a huge disappointment because no, we do not have one here.
You don't have one for me.
No, we do not.
And I didn't wear a farmer costume.
That would have been real preparation.
That would have been advanced. But, one of the new ones we just actually finished buying is a company called CNH, which stands for Case Newhall, and they make tractors and combines. And it's exactly the kind of situation that absolutely nobody cares about right now because it's cheap and the news over the next period of time probably isn't going to be very good. Agriculture prices are low and ag equipment is in a down cycle that will probably continue to worsen, which means the stock is not interesting for anybody who cares about what's going to happen in the next few weeks or what's the next data point and so on and so forth. Like last week they announced earnings and unsurprisingly they missed and they lowered. And so, I mean, who wants a stock like that in this market? But when you think about and take a bigger picture, someone once told me that you pay a high multiple for trough earnings and a lower multiple for peak earnings. So I think here the trough earnings are a little bit north of $1 per share and the stock is about 10. So we're about 10 times trough earnings. And in a market where the PE on average is about 23, that seems really pretty good to me. So earnings have gone from $1.70 at the peak, and now they're going to be $1, $1.10, something like that. It pays a 3 or 4% dividend. They're buying back 5 or 6% of the stock. There's very little financial leverage. And sometime next year, or maybe even in early 2026, we'll come around to a more of an up part of the cycle, and people will begin envisioning a couple dollars of earnings on the next up cycle, and maybe you get 10 or 11 times that, in which case the stock could double over the next couple